Do two wrongs make a right? I think so. Or at least I think that when someone does you wrong and you don't check that person, you don't do something to engage that person in a manner that lets them know that what they did is something you don't approve of, then you are doing wrong. You are entitling that person to continue acting like they treated you. And they're going to go and they're going to treat someone else exactly as disrespectfully as they treated you, or exactly as dishonestly as they treated you, or in general, they're going to treat other people wrong too. Because enough people haven't checked them. My wife gets uncomfortable that I will jump out on people and that I will confront people in public. I don't do it to everybody. I don't put myself in other people's business. But if someone does me wrong, or someone crosses the line, or someone steps across my boundary, I make sure to let them know that they have done so. It doesn't always get to be physical. Sometimes it's just verbal. But that person does not get away from that event or that instance without understanding that there are people out there who are going to check them. Because good fences make good neighbors. If you set your boundaries in a manner that lets everybody know that if they cross that boundary, there will be a consequence, you are doing a good thing. Two wrongs make a right, in my opinion. And not necessarily just that two wrongs make a right. If someone does you wrong and you don't check that person for doing you wrong, you are wrong. That just makes two wrongs. That doesn't make it right. That just makes two wrongs. You confront a person for treating you in a manner that you don't appreciate, whether the outcome for you is positive or negative. The overall outcome of that occasion is a positive one, because what you've done is you've put into that person's mind that they may not be able to get away with this with everybody. Now, people say two wrongs don't make a right. Two negatives make a positive. Two odd numbers make an even number. And then conversely, an even number and an odd number make an uneven number when you add them up. Just like a positive charge and a negative charge make a negative charge. But two negative charges or two positive charges make a positive charge. I'm not just saying to jump out on people when they do something they shouldn't. I'm also saying when someone does what they should, reinforce that as well. I'm not saying you only have to be confrontational, but I am saying there is nothing wrong with confrontations. A good confrontation clears the air. There's no more misunderstanding after that. I don't know. I don't understand where people lose that. Is it that some people say, I'm not going to stoop to their level. I'm not saying you have to stoop to their level. I'm saying you have to bring them up to your level. It's not that hard to make sure that somebody that does wrong or oversteps a boundary doesn't get corrected. By not correcting that person, you are entitling that person to treat other people that way as well.